Let's take a look at these Bathline products. This was at the India Design ID in New Delhi. This was the Bathline booth. They had some really beautiful sinks with some interesting material. Some really unique shaped ones too. Some luxurious gold ones too, even with some accessories. Had a couple of themed ones. All of them look really nice, and some quite fun ones like this. Some really nice products from Bathline. This was a booth by Mason Duluxy. Beautiful logo. Luxury furniture projects. Had this beautiful dining table. They had these interesting chairs which look really nice, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this chili and ginger sauce. This is by Blue Dragon. Comes in this nice packaging. It's mildly chili and vegan. Costs around 195 rupees or $2 or so. Ingredients are water, sugar, ginger, pickled garlic, which is made from garlic, water, salt, and acetic acid. This also has salt, red chilies, modified maize starch, and xanthan gum. This is manufactured in Thailand. This has around 190 calories. So let's taste it. That's how it looks. That's a really sweet sauce. It has stronger ginger flavor than the chili flavor. You do get a chili aftertaste though. Love the ginger and garlic pieces in there. This would be a nice dipping sauce. Quite nice. Check it out. After making this video, I was curious what the meaning behind this was. So I went and looked it up. This is the thought behind the art. What's stopping a rhinoceros to think that it's a unicorn? Only its imagination. That's really beautiful. This is by Javi Escobar, and it's even made in recycled stainless steel. The design show was quite fun to check it out, but it always is quite tricky to make the videos. Usually they are quite crowded. Each one is different, so you can't really plan ahead. I should have picked a few and made better videos. I was kind of rushing through them because I didn't know how big the event was. But it's kind of hard when you don't know how big the show is. There are few more videos from the event coming soon. This was the winner of the comment series. If you want to get a shout out like this, try to get 3 first comments in a row on 3 different videos. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Kombucha Tea. This was made at Taj MG Road in Bengaluru. This is where the video was made. Soma Kombucha Fizzy Tea comes in this beautiful packaging. Fizzy tea from the mountains of South India. Soma, moon god, lord of herbs, consumed a fermented plant juice of unknown identity for energy to make himself gorgeous for immortality. This drink was addictive. We make our natural, bubbly, probiotic tonic with fresh tea, spices and fruit from idyllic mountains and forests of Kerala, home of Ayurveda. Ingredients are unfiltered kombucha, mountain spring water, biodynamic green and black tea, cultures, sugar, jaggery, coffee, cacao husk and vanilla bean. Costs around 250 rupees. They ask you not to shake it. So let's taste it. Quite a mild kombucha, strong tea flavor. Quite a pleasant drink to sip on, not too sweet. More pleasant kombucha teas I have tried. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this carrot pen set. This costs around 50 rupees or 80 cents or so. Comes in this fun packaging. There is a 2B pencil in there. So let's see how they work. This is what we get. This is the eraser. This is the pencil. This has the lead. The leads are really long. It has nice amount of detail on there. That's pretty spot on. Nice attention to detail. Quite a fun looking set. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Tingle dark chocolate. This is Paan Kishmish flavored. Freshness of Paan blended with raisins in rich dark chocolate. That's what you see on the packaging. That's the Paan and those are the raisins or a Kishmish. Quite a fun looking packaging. Costs around 395 rupees or $4 or so. Manufactured in Bengaluru, India. Ingredients are sugar, edible vegetable fat, cocoa solids, emulsifier, raisins, mint extract, and spices. Each bar is consciously handcrafted in small batches by our chocolatiers to bring you the best flavor blend and a silky chocolate that hits the spot each time. So let's taste it. So let's taste it. That's such a unique flavor. Paan flavor has this minty and fragrant taste, which you get as an aftertaste in this. Raisins give you a nice texture, and it's such a smooth dark chocolate, and everything goes really well together. It's a tasty and fragrant dark chocolate. Love the aftertaste too. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this fidget spinner. This is by Tassino, DIY spider wheel. Nice packaging. Some of the things it can do. Transformable fingertip spinner. Costs around $4.99 or $6 or so. So let's see what we get. That's how the fidget spinner looks. This is why it's called a spider. These hands allow you to fidget with it quite a bit. So, really nice fidget spinner. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this sparkling drink. This is QV Royale Valentino sparkling drink. Red grape and alcohol free. Comes in this nice packaging. This costs around 160 rupees or $2 or so. Ingredients are water, grape juice from concentrate, sugar syrup, acidity regulators, citric acid, and antioxidants. This is made in Belgium. So let's taste it. That's how it looks. Let's taste it. That has a nice sweet grape flavor, really nicely carbonated, has a cherry like aftertaste, really pleasant and quite tasty, quite nice. Check it out. This was the Arttdinox booth at India Design Week in New Delhi. This is in collaboration with Shrine Empire. This shiny booth caught my attention. I couldn't figure out what the product was. Let's see if you can identify it. Is it the lights, or this mossy structure, or these carpets, or this shiny rock, or are they selling the whole space as a design concept? I'll give you another look. Look closely this time. I had to ask the person in charge about what the product was. Thought they made gardens like this. It was these chromed rocks, were art pieces. Really interesting booth, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this 5-minute pasta. This is YumPasta by Sundrop. Comes with saucy red sauce, not fried, made with 100% suji, no added preservatives, 70% less fat than instant noodles, nice packaging, costs around 50 rupees or 80 cents or so, manufactured in Secunderabad, Telangana, India. Cook the pasta, drain the water, pour the sauce in a pan on a low flame, add the pasta and mix. This has around 132 calories. The pasta is made from suji or a durum wheat semolina. Pasta sauce is made from tomato paste, water, sugar, onion, refined edible soybean oil, iodized salt, garlic paste, green chilli paste, emulsifier, red chilli, ginger paste, acidity regulators, spices and condiments, oregano powder, pepper black powder, stabilizers, xanthan gum, and parsley flakes. So let's see what we get. Looks like you get 3 different types of pasta in there. So let's make some. Red sauce is quite heavily flavored. That red sauce is so flavorful. It coats the pasta really well. You get that nice tanginess from the tomato. It also has a hint of spiciness. Really flavorful pasta. Quite nice. Check it out. This was day 3 in Chennai. This was the courtyard by Marriott. Really nice hotel. I really like this glass sculpture. Usually 3 days is like the perfect trip for me. This is how the room looked. That's the view from the room. Didn't do much. Spent the whole day in the room. In the evening, went to this mall. The video is from different time though. It was the Navaratri festival, which has a dance celebration, but it was mostly families, so I couldn't make a video. So after watching that, came back to the hotel. This was the morning buffet breakfast. Nice bread. Checked out of the hotel pretty soon after that. This was also the end of the trip. At the airport, did this video about Indian thali. This was an unlimited one, which means you get as much rice as you want. Links to the original videos are below in the description. This one I am a bit confused. I think it was on the same trip or maybe another trip. This too was made at the airport. I saw a waffle and chicken video, so I decided to recreate it with some donuts and KFC. That was end of another trip. See you on the next one. Nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this dessert. This was at the Oberoi in New Delhi. That's how the hotel looks. They have few stores inside the hotel, some really luxurious ones, and even a bakery, which I forgot to make a video. That's where I got this. Took it back to the room. This is where I made the video. That's how the chocolate pyramid looks. Costs around 250 rupees or $3 or so. It looks really cute. So let's taste it. It was a really moist cake with even more nicer dark chocolate filling on the inside. So smooth and tasty. This melts in your mouth. Let's taste the decoration too. That was crunchy and delicious. Looks quite fun. Tastes even better. Quite nice. Check it out.